All right. All right. All right, y'all. Listen, we're getting ready. We got to get these other screens
You
ready
go ahead.
real
We can
quick.
start.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right. That didn't push.
Just okay. Got it. Make sure I take it off of here.
Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your girl, Angel Divine, but y'all already knew that.
Hey, y'all. Let's teach from the podcast.
All right. And today, let me tell you something. We got a topic for y'all on today. Okay. So it isn't, we ain't going to be real churchy. We're going to be real life. Okay. We
We gonna
talking
keep it
real
real.
life because trusting God sounds good until life start lifing, ain't it? I sound like my country friend. She always talking about something. Look good, ain't it? And so life start life and so that y'all already know how we do it. Whenever we get on this thing, what we talk about, we need y'all to join in with us. You know, let us know what y'all think, how y'all feel, or whatever the case may be. Because what does trusting God look like to you? Okay? Trusting God is not having all the answers. Because if we did what we need, what would we need God for? Okay? Trusting God is not feeling good all the time. Because again, what would we need him for? Is never questioning anything. Trusting God is moving without seeing the full picture. The other day, wasn't we just talking about the stair steps? Remember? He don't show us what's on top of the stair step. He don't all and we never know what the end goal is. God's gonna show us the right now. Don't he? He show us the right now, and then we gotta figure out the rest. Well, we don't have to figure it out. We don't have to figure out the rest. He already got it figured out, but we need to take the necessary steps to go ahead and go with. So, well, hold on. I need to thank God for today. We gonna thank God for another day. Thank Him for life, health, and strength, and thank Him for what He planned on doing for us in this season and what He has already done. Listen, I just gotta say this real quick, okay? I have to say this real quick. A lot of us is being whooped on right now, okay? I don't even know why I just stopped to say this. I don't know. I move how God told me to move. A lot of us been being whooped on, and I always say us because baby, He's whooping me too. I just want you to know that when you start living your life and aligning yourself with God and His purpose and what He wants us to do, please understand that the devil is going to do what his job is. What's his job?
Kill, steal, and destroy.
To kill, steal, and destroy. So he's going to try to kill our vision. He's going to try to steal our joy. And he's going to try to destroy the plans that God has set for us, that we already know that God set for us, but he's going to make us start second guessing what it is that we know that God showed us to do. All I need to tell y'all, like, listen, please stay focused, stay strong, understand that troubles don't last always.
I feel like
we already know that.
Turn this one.
Troubles don't last always. Always.
And then scoot this one back so you can hear that. Bam. Good.
There it is. That pen trying to hold me up. But just know that I don't know who that was a message for. It probably was a message for me because y'all know we just come on this thing to encourage somebody, even if it is to encourage me. Do not allow the devil to steal your peace in this here season. Because in this season that we're in right now, I'm telling you, this season is really
restoration. That's what it is.
And literally trusting God.
Yeah. And I just want to add on to what she said. While you're going through, trusting God is knowing that He's already working the things out that you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you don't, before you even went through it, He's already. Listen, I have read in the Bible, and I know that y'all get tired of me saying that, but it's true. I read in the Bible that God said, I was there and I wanted to help them. I was eager to help them, but they never called on me. They never called on me. Some of us go through our thing and we think we can handle it ourselves. He's waiting on us, y'all. He already got it worked out. He's just waiting on us to call on Him.
We gotta let go of control. It's not in our control, and that's the thing. We always want to be in control. God, listen.
I don't know how I went this.
Jumps in with it.
I don't know how I went this way that quick.
Oh my goodness! When because I'm. This been in my spirit all day. The last couple of days has been very trying for me, and what I always do, I seek God in any situation. God, what is your purpose for me in this situation? Because I don't know. We always try to figure it out because we're used to being in control of the things that's going on in our world. We're used to being in control, but we have to understand that it's not in our control. And that's the problem because it's so, when I can control this situation, I can control that situation. Now when things is out of our control, we panic.
You're doing too much.
We panic.
You're doing too much.
Me?
Yeah.
My bad.
Because that's not my thing. What part of part of trusting God is what? What I say?
Surrendering looks like
So that's surrendering.
Close look like.
That's what it. But listen, I just want to say, God is like a really, really hot day. You know how like you just so hot and you just so irritated. You so hot it makes you tired, and then you go in the refrigerator or the freezer and you get that ice cold punching water.
Not no Kool-Aid. Not no.
And you know how like it make you feel in the inside. God said He was living water, y'all. Now this crap that we drinking right here.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. But God said He's the living water, y'all. Y'all gotta trust and believe that. Just think about that for a second. Let that quench your thirst while we get into this topic.
Okay, yeah. So let's get back in. I just had to say that because I don't play about big God, and when He told me to move, I moved just like that. So clearly, I had to jump off topic. But anyway, God, I give Him all the praise. So anyway, back to trusting God. What trusting God looks like is also believing in Him even when it hurts. You want to go ahead? You can start. I'll come back.
Okay, so what trusting God looks like? An example of trusting God is Job. Job lost everything. He went from having it all to not having nothing at all. Even though his wife was on the side of him, he still didn't really have her either because she was going against him. She was like, oh, you might as well. She even doubted him. Job knew in his heart that he was a faithful servant. He knew that he lived his life the best way he knew how. He was being obedient to God's word. He tried to live his life completely right. And when God allowed, because I don't know if y'all read Job, but the reason why he got his stuff taken is because the devil, he summoned God and he was saying like, God asked him like, did you see my faithful servant Job? And then he was like, he only your faithful servant because you gave him all of this stuff. And God was like, what? Even if all this stuff was gone, he's still gonna be my faithful servant. So he was like, all right, well, let me take away all of this stuff and we're gonna see if that's true. And God agreed. He was like, okay, take all his stuff, but don't touch him. Mm-hmm. So they took all his stuff away. I'm talking about, when I say all his stuff, I'm talking about his kids. God let his kids go. He took his kids go. He took all his crops. He took everything away from him. Everybody was just coming to him like, boom, 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 boom. I'm the only one allowed to tell you that this is gone. I'm the only one allowed to tell you that they go. Everything that he had left. The only thing that he had that was still by him was his wife, and she wasn't really by him. Mm-hmm. So then the devil went back to God and he was like, well, yes, he only liked that because he's in good health. Mm-hmm. God was like, well, you can take away his health too, but don't kill him. Mm-hmm. So he came back with all these, scales and stuff. His body was, peeling. He had maggots eating at his body and everything. He was just, he was just in really bad shape. Job wanted to die. Mm-hmm. He was just like, God, just take me. Just take me. Mm-hmm. He was like, just take me. But what he did not do, he never blamed God for any of it. He was mad. He was angry, but he never blamed God. He just like, I don't know what I did. He's like, I didn't do anything. I know. He's like, God, who am I to argue with you about, me dying, even though I know I didn't do anything? If there is no wrong or right when you make the decision because you're God. Mm-hmm. So my only question is, why are you making me suffer? Just it would be easy for me to just die. Mm-hmm. Didn't have to suffer through this stuff. Mm-hmm. People was coming back to him, his friends, his wife, everybody like, why don't you just repent? Why don't you just repent? He like, repent for what? How can you repent when you ain't do nothing? Mm-hmm. I mean, like he was sold on it. So, but God was like, when God got angry after everybody tried to summon him and try to tell him that he was lying or whatever the case may be, God came to talk to him. God was like, who are you to tell me? Was you here when I first built this earth? Was you here when I turned light into day? Mm-hmm. He did. He was like, God, I only heard about you, but now I hear you. He said, I only heard about you. Now I hear you. Mm-hmm. And I repent, God. I am so sorry. I don't have no arguments. Do whatever it is you do. At that moment, God was like, you know what? This is one faithful. So I'm gonna get him what he had plus more.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
I'm gonna get what he had plus more. Go ahead.
And you talking about Job? Someone came on and said Job is my favorite in the Bible. Job in the Bible had to trust God too. And then someone said, what trusting God looks like to me is fully surrendering mm-hmm. and giving Him everything, trusting that He is making a way for us. That is absolutely correct. Alan here said, I love how you guys are using the platform. All praises be to them.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
So my next point was surrendering. You know, trusting in God is surrendering all control, surrendering everything to Him. Like, you know, saying you don't get to say what the outcome going to be.
Yeah.
You know, it may not go the way you want it to go, but you have to trust and believe that God makes no mistakes.
Yeah.
You got to trust and believe that because He said His plan for you was to prosper you. So you gotta trust and believe that, even if it don't look like you want it to look, because sometimes what we want it to look like is not what's best for us. It's for to destroy us, and we don't know because we're so blind. We so mixed up into what's in front of us and what's right now. We looking at things with a naked eye. So we just gotta surrender. We just gotta trust God. I'm gonna pass the mic back to her for a second. Okay, I'm gonna pass it back to you for a second.
Yeah, I took it. So anyway, so trusting God is saying, I don't understand this, but I still won't turn my back. Okay? Trusting God is, like she said, surrendering. When's the last time you had to trust God without understanding? Without understanding.
Right now.
And the thing is, exactly. See, and the thing is, we're afraid of not having control because when we're in control of a situation, we're comfortable. So we have to get uncomfortable so that God can really move in our life, because when we comfortable, we too comfortable to even holler at Him.
And how many of y'all know that having control is not having control? How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all know that y'all don't control nothing? No matter how much you think you do,
you can't control nothing. Not even your kids.
The only thing that you're doing is putting stuff in your hands and making yourself stress out about it because it's not going the way you want it to go. You don't have no control over it anyway. It's only one man, well, one God who has control. That's the God of Isaac, Abraham, Moses, Jacob. That guy, he has control over everything. Like, we don't have no control. We got to stop acting like we do, and we'll be less stressed out.
Okay, and let me ask this question. So you know how we say we trust God, right? Is it that we have a plan? So say, like my plan for next door, I got my plan set up, right? My plan ain't going as planned right now because it's not on my time. So when we say we trust God, is we really trusting God or trusting our plan?
Well, it just all depends, Angel, because sometimes, like when I make a plan, I always include, God, your will be done. Your will be done. So I might be seeing things and I ask God, what do you want to happen? Instead of you saying this is how I want it to go, ask God, how do you want this to go? Give me the vision to know how it to go so I can write it down so I can follow your plan. You know, sometimes your plan do come into alignment with God because sometimes he brings you visions and he gives people to tell you how stuff to go and stuff, and it be him just putting everything together. Absolutely. But sometimes if you don't ask him, you will never know.
Right.
So when you have that unnecessary turn in your plan and you don't understand what it is, I'm not going to sit here and tell you about living peace anymore because we already talked about that so many times. None of this was my plan.
Right.
I had no idea that I was going to sit in front of people and talk and spill. I'm not even a talking person for real. I am now.
Okay.
I am now. But
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, God, that was God's plan for me and I just had to fall into it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. So, someone said trusting God, I had to with my son after losing 5 kids and 1 stillborn, but trusting him with my son and that my son would survive. All praise be to the Most High God that He blessed you with a son. Just like me, I've had several miscarriages before my kids. I was told I could never have kids. I have 3. All of my kids are blessings. So I had to trust God, and I'm still trusting God every day to continue to guide me with raising these kids. I was calling them some things, but raising them, because baby, it is difficult. And then Dana did say that she was trusting God to help her have a baby for 4 years. What does control look like in your life? Chaos. Because do we really have control?
Confusion.
Ooh, that was good.
It is. It's. I mean, especially like
that is so good.
Yeah. Especially like if you're in a marriage or anything.
That is so good. So the question was, what does what does control look like in your life? And she said confusion, and it's not even funny. It's so God that you said that, because I had a conversation with a friend yesterday and today. And you know, part of that conversation was I'm used to being in control. I'm used to being able to control everything in my life, and now I can't control nothing that's going on. And so sometimes, because we are used to being, Duke, don't start, just telling you now. Sometimes when we used to being in control of things, we don't really see what's out of our control until it's out of our control.
Until it's all the way gone.
Until it's all the way out of our control. And then once it's out of our control, now we're confused. Now we want to back up from certain things that we know that God sent us. You know what I'm saying? Because dang, God, is this really you? Because before this change in my life, everything was good. I had control of everything in my life. So now that I'm trying to better my life and I'm adding all these unfamiliar things, praying more, being prayed for more, serving God more, acknowledging God more, working in God more,
reading your word more.
Reading your word more. Because one thing everybody know about me is if you connected to me, baby, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to send you a prayer. I'm going to send some encouragement. That's just who I am in this season. And everybody don't get to even connect to this new person. But anyway, so it's good that you said that. She said, confusion and chaos like a slap to God's face because I'm not letting him work. Exactly. So, and then when we start when we take matters in our own hands and we try to control things, we're ignoring God. We're not even giving him a space to even work in our life. So guess what he's doing? He's just sitting back. You think you got it? All right. He gonna do just like this.
I mean, that's what control look like. Exactly what I said when God sitting there saying, you know what I'm saying? I had it worked out, but you never called on me.
You never called on me.
And you thought you had it in control. We're not in control of nothing.
Nothing. That is so.
And as soon as we realize that, the better off we be.
For sure.
You know, God, they said stop. You know how remember we was just doing just last week that we were saying one step at a time, one day at a time. Because we was talking about don't worry about tomorrow because you don't know.
You don't know what tomorrow will bring.
God says, how you planning tomorrow? You don't know where I'm going to take you.
You ain't even finished today yet.
You don't know where I'm going to take you. You think you're going to be there tomorrow.
But you have no idea.
You have no idea.
Duke, you're not in control of anything. Except for what you post on these whatchamacallits. So listen. We can talk, you already said relationships. Well, what does trusting God in hard seasons look like?
Just like I said, like not knowing the outcome, but trusting that it's for your better self, regardless of if the answer is not what you're ready to receive.
That's what I'm dealing with right now.
Some hard nose, and you just be thinking like, "Oh, God hate me," but He really is protecting me.
I always say God's rejection is protection. That rejection, it ain't God's rejection. I didn't mean to say that, God, but that rejection was God's protection. So sometimes we want something so bad, and we know it ain't good for us, but it's always in protecting us. So in a relationship, letting go of someone you love and not forcing what God is removing.
This is as far as relationship goes when we're talking about being in control, right? The biggest thing in today's society that everybody worry about is who's submitting to who in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because everybody talks about that a woman's supposed to submit to a man, but they forget that a man's supposed to submit to a woman.
Absolutely. Duke, what you got to say about that?
And then they also forget that both of them are supposed to submit to God.
Absolutely.
So if you're not submitting to God and you're not getting God's direction, and you're trying to be in control of somebody, you're constantly running into brick walls. And then you get mad at that person because that person looking at you like, I'm seeing you run into brick walls. I'm not going to be there. You ain't going to run into no brick wall with you. And so that's where the confusion comes in that because, you know what I'm saying, if you want to lead, if you want to have somebody be submissive to you, man or woman. Woman, you're not supposed to lead. Your man's supposed to lead. But oftentimes we get forced to be the leaders if the man is not taking his rightful position.
And sometimes in relationships, if we see our significant other, struggling a little bit, that's when we are supposed to step in. Yeah. It's okay for them to follow us sometimes.
Right. That's why I say submit upon each other, but we're not supposed to lead though. It's a difference then, what I'm saying, being there for a season and just telling them like, hey baby, I see you falling off, you're supposed to do this, blah, 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 then actually leading the whole household. We're not supposed to lead. That is their stance. That's where they're supposed to be. The Bible said God, man, woman, then children. It's the order of the way things supposed to go. But if they're not doing what they're supposed to do upon the Most High God, then it forces us to step into that position.
Mm-hmm.
It forces us to do their job until they're ready to do their job. But if they're following God and knowing that God has control and they rendering all control to God, then they don't even have to tell us to submit because naturally we
You're going to submit. Absolutely.
Naturally we will because everything's going to be running so smoothly. Why would we rebuttal against that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, trusting God is trusting God in everything, not just some things, but all things.
Absolutely. Say it again. Kiana said, for me, it looks like reminiscing on the days that were even harder and he still got me through it. That's what trusting God looks like. Absolutely. And sometimes trusting God looks like letting go of what feels like your peace to receive what is your peace.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
Sometimes trusting God is letting go of what feels like your peace to receive what is your peace.
What God say? On peace past what? Understanding.
Understanding. But my peace is like, I play too much, y'all.
Oh, your peace is still?
Peace is made of steel.
God said, I am peace past understanding. So, like it all. When you all think about it, all converts back to Him. Everything converts back to Him when it's all said and done, y'all.
Yeah. Kiana said, what we have to remember relationships aren't pretty every day.
Oh no,
absolutely, no. And that's any type of relationship.
That's another subject called giving grace.
Oh my
because God! A lot of us, we want to receive that grace, we want that grace, but we don't want to give it. We forget that the other person is human too. And I think that we should move away from the narrative that men are supposed to cry. I don't want no man that don't cry.
Me either. Because
if he don't cry, he ain't human.
You ain't got no feelings.
He ain't got no feelings.
So when I said say it again, you blew me up. No, I did say it off. I mean, say it again. You just ain't hear me.
You want me to say it again?
No, when you know how you be like, you can say that again.
How do you tell the difference between a sign from God and a moment?
And a moment. So, like, how do you tell if it's a sign for God and a
have
moment?
You been praying?
So, like,
I guess it's just all. I'm sorry, Angel. I guess it just all depends. Like, have you been praying, asking God for a certain thing? Is it something that you're trying to do and you're trying to figure out if it's good for you or not? Then, if that's the case, then God will speak to you through people, through TVs, through shows. What he said?
He said, "I'm not crying at all." You make me think.
You have a crying moment.
That rapper said, "I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die."
But anyway, back to you, Kiana. I don't want to ignore your question. Like, God will send you signs through. You'll ride down the street and you will see something on a license plate, or you will see something on a bulletin board, and it might not even have nothing to do with what you asked for, but you will see it clear as day. Like, dang, God talking to me,
or not in that moment. You won't see it in that, like, you won't see it in that moment. You will see. So say you was asking God for something. God, I need you to show me if this job is for me.
This is
Scarface. Yep, Scarface. No, that's what I was singing. Yeah. Yep. Thanks. But God, I need you to let me know this situation back here. You know about it. So I was asking God, is this something that is this something that I'm supposed to do with such and such and such and such? Everybody was confused, I guess, or just ain't want to do it. And so I questioned myself, like, dang, is this what I'm supposed to do? Because everybody said that they was going to do this and the third with me, and now I'm just by myself. And I prayed about it, and I left it alone, and I mentioned it. And this one over here told me, go ahead and do it. Ask God, but go ahead and do it. I don't think that you should do it with such and such. Was that you? Moving in this situation.
I told you. You want to know what I told you?
What'd you tell me?
I told you to analyze everything. I told you to talk to God and pray about God first. And I told you to analyze everything, make sure you have everything together
Mm-hmm.
because it's everything costs. You gotta make sure the money making money, make it
Mm-hmm.
back.
Making sense. Yeah. So, that's a good question. Let me write that down because I'm gonna have to really look into. I'm gonna have to holler at God about that because I don't think we answered that question. How do you tell the difference between a sign from God in the moment? Oh, thick. You got what? Boy, tell you, can I use your thing right
He
now
said,
because it's
I ain't
about to
late
die.
today.
So I'm gonna tell you this. How do you tell a difference from a sign from God in the moment? My cruise. You know what I'm talking about with my cruise, right? This is you, God. You did this. Ooh. Whole time. Hold on, y'all.
Can you give me another water while you over there?
Sure, why not? Is there anything else you would like
And
for me to
then
talk about?
but I said I have one. Let's go.
Oh, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all.
Sorry, y'all. God is good. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
So when I went on that situation and I thought, baby, I'm like, come on, baby, you're on a podcast. He know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. But anyway, so I thought that that was of God. Like, God, ain't no way you did this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, it was just for a moment. And I was driving my son to school. I had just dropped him off. And I asked God, like, I know this was not, you ain't do this and leave me hanging like that. And he said, I was showing you what you could have once you get your life in order. So that was that was him showing me a moment. How do you tell the difference between the sense? Make it make sense. Hey Siri, that's the ring. Hey, talk.
Okay, so from over here, Luke the guy, you really just you played with me, right? Because you was on my page first, then you went to her page, but we cool. It's all good. But you wasn't late, okay? Hey, Patrice. Hey, sis. I heard you. Hi, Mama. I heard you too. That's all y'all said. Y'all gotta talk about the topic.
Okay, so no, let's get back to the top. That's why I always tell people I'm not a negative. It's not a negative. It could be a positive. That's what I'm learning because sometimes we automatically I'm still confused. Somebody else, she got it. That's all that matters, dude. Um, Yolanda said, it will come to pass if it's him. You can also discern by staying in your word and know if it's God's character. That's real
Amen.
good. Yeah. So trusting God in your finances when money is low, still giving, still believing. Emotional pain. Whew. Canada, this for us. Crying but still paying. I was on my face these last couple of days. You understand me? I just knew I was. Oh, thank you, God, for not allowing that to keep me frozen in that stance that I was just in. But oh my goodness, like God's been whooping on me, okay? And when I tell you He whooped me these last couple of days, or maybe it was myself whooping me. No, it was God whooping me. And I pray. I through church I was praying. On the way to church I was praying. On the way home from church I was praying. Did I tell you that?
We haven't even talked because
Oh my goodness. Yesterday was so rough for me. Saturday night until yesterday was so rough for me. Did I send you that prayer? I didn't send you a prayer? Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to send it to you today. Because after I heard that prayer, everything that this woman said in this prayer, sometimes I'll be listening to people be praying on Facebook and sometimes I don't because I don't trust in everybody praying for me. Looks like I just told you. Hold on, wait a minute. Look, I just told
While
you.
she reading that, Mama, it's what does trusting God look like? That's the topic for today. She said she almost pistol with somebody. They better be lucky God got her.
Listen, I don't even know what I was just about to say.
Please get it together. All right.
Please speak it.
LOL.
Please. Am I missing? Because what you reading?
Yeah. Please get it together, sir.
Oh, I'm missing it. What was I just saying about God whooping me? Oh,
You was on
I
your
listened
face
to
and-
that prayer. I wasn't on my knees. My knees back. Wasn't on my face. But I listened to that prayer and I had to go talk to myself in the mirror. Like for real. Like I had to check myself because wait a minute. Who's in control? Who's in control? That's your problem. You think that you are in control of everything. I got this. I'm going to tell you what to say. I'm going to tell you what to do and just do what I tell you to do and just fall back. Okay. What you got to say before I move on?
I just want to say that this weekend has been very, 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 very weird for myself as well, and I can't really explain it. But God has been putting me in different positions, and I've been accepting it, and I've been being obedient, and it's just been strange. I talked somebody down from suicide this
God.
weekend, and I talked to another person because she felt like, she didn't know. Remember, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, how I called you and I was like, I don't know what this feeling is. I just feel weird and I can't. Somebody called me with that same feeling
Oh
yesterday.
my goodness.
I mean, this weekend, and I just prayed for it, and we just prayed it off. And I told her, like, I just went through that last week, and I don't understand it. But nevertheless, it's all about, what I'm saying, just trusting God in the season that we're in because we are in a spiritual warfare like never before. We are in a warfare naturally and spiritually, and if we don't trust God, what do we have?
Trying to read over there.
If we don't trust God, what do we have? Because like for real, like it's crazy out here. It's really crazy out here. I was just talking to somebody today. I was on a Zoom meeting. I was talking to somebody today, and just telling them like, what I'm saying, this where we at right now is everybody is highly stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Highly stressed. It's so much stuff going on. So much
Use
stuff
that word.
going on. So many people passing away. So many people, losing jobs, trying to find a way to feed their family. It's just so much stuff going on. But yet, I just want to be the reminder to trust God and to go back to Him because we all thinking that we can do it ourselves. You got people sticking up people and people, just trying to make it and just doing all these strange things to try to make it, but they haven't tried God for real. Why? Because trying God requires them to give up something.
Mm-hmm.
What are you willing to give up to get God? That's our topic. That's what the topic should have been.
No,
What are you
that will
willing
be our next
to
topic.
give up? Because like literally, like we expect so much from Him, but we don't want to give Him nothing. All He say is trust me.
What are you willing to give up for God?
All He says trust me. Like it's so much stuff that's going on, but we've been let down by each other. We've been let down by strangers. We've been let down by close friends, close families.
Mm-hmm. But God, He ain't do it. He ain't do it. So when it comes to trusting God is so hard to get back on the topic. It's because we want control. We fear to lose anything. We don't like uncertainty, and we attach to people, not purpose. That's a problem.
We rather put our trust in people instead of God.
What that song say? You put your trust in the stupid. How you? That's probably not the right song to sing on right here, but those of y'all who know. So trusting God will break your trusting God will break your attachment to what you thought your life should look like.
Trusting God looks like believing God even when everything you see tells you not to.
That's it. We done. Let's wrap it up.
Let's
wrap it up. Read that again.
Trusting God looks like believing God even when everything you see tells you not to.
Oh, I wish my Bookie butt was on here. Trusting God looks like believing God even when everything you see tell you not to. Chaos in the midst of the chaos. Oh my God. God, this can't be you. My life is in an uproar right now.
It means walking in faith even when you can't see the results.
It's like being outside. How you know a wind is a wind and you can't see it?
But you can feel it.
But you can. I almost cussed. But you can feel it. Ooh, my God. Hate to be the one to say it, but a lot of people don't even understand or accept what's going on in the physical.
That's true.
So they're not even in tune with spirituality. Their focus is too fit.
That's true. But
But
sometimes it just takes one word, not even a whole sentence, but one word that connects, that sends them into a shift. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just takes one word, and that's what we're here to do. That's what I'm here to do. Just that one word. Don't know what it is, but sometimes that one word will connect and make a shift. But you are absolutely right.
it's it's so this that was good. I was watching this clip on Facebook last week, and this guy went on Family Feud. He went on Family Feud. He was watching what's the man name that runs Family Feud? Steve Harvey. He was watching he was watching the Steve Harvey show, and I guess it was like something that Steve Harvey has said, like, you matter if you feel like, I just want, he was talking to somebody or whatever, letting them know that you matter. This is not the end. Like, it's a lot going on right now and you want to give up. But, whatever he was saying. So this same guy went on the Steve Harvey show, and, his family won. It was doing the fast money thing or whatever. Hey, thank you, Mike. He went on was getting ready to do the fast money, and he stopped and he told Steve Harvey, thank you. You saved my life, whatever, many years ago. Did you see that?
But
So he was like, you saved my life. And Steve Harvey was just like, how? He said, you have no idea, but what you said on your show, I was watching your show. Just like on this platform right here. When we come on, y'all have no idea how many people reach out to us after we get on here. Before we wasn't trained in anything, but now both of us trained. We both certified to do a lot of things that we're doing. But one topic, one thing that we say on here saves somebody's life. It was a girl on here that said she wanted to kill her. She wanted to commit suicide. I don't know if we can say that or whatever. Dang, was I getting choked up? But she said she wanted to, commit suicide or whatever. And her listening to our podcast saved her, changed her, whatever it was that we were talking about that day. So you never know what we gonna say on this thing. Oh, we love you too. Kaylin Terrence. Hey, Kiki and Angel. Hey. We love you too. Thank you so much for popping in. Play up.
Hey, Kaylin.
But yeah, so let's get back on topic real quick because y'all know how we do. We'll get on that. But what does trusting God produce? It produces a peace that don't make sense.
What does it produce?
It produces a peace that don't make sense. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop right there real quick. I'm just gonna stop because I have to talk about my experience. Because I know that I am God's chosen one. I know that I am his favorite. I know that God is working in and around me, and everybody that he has attached me to in this season, he have not brought any confusion that came my way. He immediately blocked it. Immediately. Okay. So when I say a piece that don't make sense, when I took my trip last week, I have never experienced, and those of y'all who do know, I have never experienced that type of peace, like ever. Everything that I experienced in that moment in my whole 36 years of life was new to me. And the way that I probably talked to God more in those 5 days. I was gone for 7 days. In those 7 days than I ever have in my life because I needed to know that this was from him. Did I share that with you?
Yeah.
I needed to know that. So trusting God produces a peace that don't make sense. Clarity over time. So when he give you that new vision, that discernment, growth, That's good.
Love you
Y'all know,
forever.
I'm always talking about growing through what you are going through. It's important that you grow through any situation. Don't stay in it. You have to grow through it because it's teaching you something. But alignment.
What did it say? Peace that don't make sense.
Peace that don't make sense.
So peace that don't make sense. Peace that don't make sense is what I have, and it oftentimes confuses people that I don't go through stuff.
Yeah. Because you always seem happy.
Because
and
I
stuff
always
to you.
seem so calm and I'm so peaceful. No, I go through stuff, but God just blessed me with peace.
Mhm.
So even in the midst of going through, I still have that peace, and I'm so grateful for it.
All praises.
So that's what peace that don't make sense looks like.
Yeah.
You know, you go through stuff, but people don't even know. Or even in the household with my husband, he be like, it seems like he always going through stuff, and I'm not. And I have to remind him, like, honey, we together.
Okay. So, you where? I'm feeling it.
But that peace.
Yeah, that's so good.
But that peace, you know, that peace. You mean to tell me you could get peace just by trusting God? You mean to tell me you could get peace just by trusting God? You could get peace just by trusting God.
And a stronger identity.
Hmm.
And that's good. And I put that because, like I said, from December to today, my identity has changed. I'm no longer the same person that a lot of y'all knew 6 months ago. I don't think like her. I don't talk like her. I don't walk like her. I don't react like her. None of that. So sometimes we'd be like, I just go back to the old me. No, you don't. No, you don't, because the old you accepted a whole bunch of bull snap.
I don't never want to go back
I
to
don't.
the old me.
I don't, because of the way
You would approve.
Okay. I got a new attitude. So yeah, no, you have a new identity. Trusting God won't always change your situation immediately, but it will change you.
It may not change your situation, but it will change your mindset
It
about
will
the situation.
change you. So that's why I always say, I was just telling Kiana that December changed. Me too. In church on Sunday count. That's the other county. But me too. She have no idea how that encounter saved me, and it probably saved my life for real. Like it really, really, really saved my life, because that was one of the darkest y'all experienced. Kiana, my family never even experienced that side of me. Hey, baby girl. They never experienced that side of me. And some of my family members don't even know this side of me. She said, I was just crying. I want to go back to the old me. I want to go back to the old me, though, because I didn't change on my terms. I was just crying, saying, I want to go back to the old me. Listen, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to. So again, trusting God, always change your situation. Don't always change your situation, but it will change you. And then what this guy in my old church used to say.
I'm so sorry. Kiana, you changed because of the things that happened to you, but God changed you because of things that happened to you.
And that's happening in you.
And that's happening right now. So you don't want to go back to the old you. You want to advance to the new, improved you. Not the you that changed the old you, but the new that changed the you that changed the old you, the one that God stepped into and changed because He saw greater in you. So you don't want to go back to none of them places. You want to accept what God has given you. You are such a bright young lady. You are such a delight to even be around. Let me tell you something.
Real. She had no idea.
That made me go broke just to make sure that I come and support you. And I just want to make sure that you understand that. So you don't need to go back to the old you. You need to keep on allowing God to use you and allow Him to keep on elevating you to be who He called you to be, because you are a blessing in this world. And we need you around.
For real. I got chills right now.
You around. You have touched so many lives. I knew you from coming on the podcast, and then I saw you again at the encounter, but I didn't know you before then, and I promise you have a special place in my heart. I will never go around and act like I don't know you. You are forever a sister of mine now from this day forward. I am grateful for the way that God has elevated you and He has changed you. Don't go back nowhere. The back is the rearview mirror. We're looking forward to what God has for us.
Let me tell you something. What they say, right? Oh, my shirt. I don't know who I showed that to, but once the black sheep is now the goat. Okay, you're not the black sheep. You not the what they say the kids be? You be the black sheep or the
I'll be the black sheep.
I'm a goat, baby. I used to be the black sheep.
God said he came for the sheep. I'll be that black sheep. Come from me, God. I'll be that black sheep. He said he came from the lost sheep. He ain't never say nothing about coming from no goat.
Well, the golden child to go. He coming for me, and I'm the goat.
So he said he come from the lost sheep, and I'm gonna be that sheep.
Well, we ain't lost no more.
Babe, I ain't all the way together. It's still a work in progress.
The golden child. That's yeah. But that's not. It was a different one. But yeah, you are the golden child. You are literally you are the chosen one. Y'all know I be talking about I'm the chosen, but you are truly the chosen one. I appreciate you. Like you encourage me. I think I told you this before, but you encourage me. Don't sleep on you, boo. Don't sleep on you. You are very, very, very gifted. So what?
Oh no, go ahead. Finish talking.
How does trusting God in blah 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 blah? What season are you in right now? Oh, okay. So y'all know how I'm always praying. Well, when I say what I say, God, I thank you for what you have done and what you plan on doing for us in this season. Mm-hmm. So how has trusting God changed you, and what season are you in right now? Are you in the waiting season, the healing season, or the rebuilding season? And that's for whoever. Kian, I already know you're going to answer this, but sister.
I don't think that I'm in the waiting season, the healing season. Well, I guess I could say the rebuilding season because I'm definitely in the molding season.
Okay.
God is molding and shaping me. Like I am starting to not recognize me because he's giving me a new identity as we speak.
Yeah.
You know, he's steady working on me. He's sending people to confirm some things about me that I just don't be wanting to hear. I think the words is too kind for even me, but he's like, nah, if you ain't gonna believe it for your people, I'm gonna send some other people to come and tell you, man.
Some strangers.
Yeah, and I'm grateful, and he molded me. But I always say, God, you the potter, I'm clay. Bend and twist me however you need to. As long as I'm walking in your will, that's all that matters to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm in my healing season. I've been in my healing season since December. I'm in my healing, reshaping, rebuilding, waiting.
Oh, they're coming on.
I'm in. Yes, I'm in this. I'm in the season of quietness. I'm in the season of whatever. I'm in my. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. So everybody who know me that knows what I be doing in the community know I'm always behind the scenes. I love to be behind the scenes. I've done a lot of things that people don't know that I've done because I'm always behind the scenes. So now I'm in my
in the front season.
I'm in my shining season. Shine bright like a diamond. So I have to continue. I have to constantly work on myself and change things in me because you see what's messed up in you before somebody else see what's messed up in you. So you do. We just ignore it. We make it seem like it's okay.
I believe in that. I believe that.
I see what sometimes you don't. It's certain things you're not gonna see until somebody tells you about it.
And then I'll start trying to pay attention. Like, oh, okay, maybe I do. But I don't know. I don't think I ever knew what was wrong with me before somebody told me.
I do.
I mean, people do, but it wasn't a gift of mine. I'm just telling the truth.
She said, I think I'm in my becoming season. I'm healing, learning, rebranding, and all the messy things. I'm always in the back, too. And God made me put my face on the cover of my book.
Let me tell you something. You know how God said the head is the tail and the tail is going to be the head? I think that's our season. I think it's our shifting. Yeah. For all of us that's always in the back, now it's time for us to be up front.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what's going on here. Because you've noticed that our stories is the same. All praises.
Yeah, our number is 77793.
All praises, Most High God.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm always in the back, and now with me stepping out into the front and shining light on me and my accomplishments and what I'm doing and giving myself my accolades and giving myself my flowers and putting myself in the forefront of things. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is new to me. This is all new to me, but I thank God anyway. And I thought because it's me, ain't nobody gonna wanna be a part of that.
Oh my goodness, she used to always say that. I'm like, girl, hush.
It's me. And now guess what? They're doing it because it's me.
Look at God.
And the thing is, God is sending me people that I don't even know.
It doesn't matter. You know.
And I'm just gonna say this because this is what I'm gonna say. Because y'all know I'm
gonna say this because it's more.
Because you know I'm always the one. I'm just gonna speak my mind. I pay attention, and I probably should not, but I pay attention to who support me and who don't. And only because it's certain people that I expect to support me. And that's probably something bad, and I probably shouldn't be like that, but it's certain people that I expect to support me because I support everybody. I support everybody. I feel like if I post something and it's something to help brand my business or whatever the case may be, I feel like I want to see you share my stuff. Share that, because I share and I support and I shout out and I clap louder for my friends than I do myself. Not even my friends, but just people around me that I know that I see winning. Like, I'm a girl's girl. If I see you winning, I'm going to clap for you. So I expect my people to do the same thing, and they don't, right? So that's why I continue to pray that God remove those people from around me, because those are the people that I kind of feel like is praying on my downfall. What that man say? On all 10, I stand tall by myself. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, right. They should. It's free. It don't cost you a dime but 50, 30 seconds to share a post. To like share. Okay. But anyway, the right people will always treat your business like theirs. Listen, I just thank God for what He is doing in this season in my life. I thank God for surrounding me with like-minded people, because that's what I prayed for. I don't want the same friend circle. I don't want to only be around the people that used to be around me because I was turned up, pop locking and dropping and drinking. Okay, I don't want that. We can still sip some wine. Don't get it twisted. Okay. But I want people that's business minded, and He has done that in this season, and I just thank Him. And guess what, y'all? I just be sitting in the house. Okay, so we got what season are you in, and what is God trying to teach you in this season? This season I'm in, God is teaching me to be quiet. God is teaching me not to react to everything that happens. That's so bad, because almost every day I'll be ready to make a post talking about something. I'll have it. I'll be, and y'all know if I text you, y'all know I text long messages, and then I delete it.
In this season, God is teaching me to be patient.
I never have patience.
God is teaching me to be patient, and He's teaching me with my husband. Of all things, for the tools to maintain those relationships. Absolutely, that's good. You gotta start reading the side.
I'm sorry. When you pray for like-minded people, also pray for the tools to maintain those relationships. Absolutely, absolutely. Like right now, my prayers for God to send me a lot of money, but I got a bad spending habit. I'm asking God to teach me how to save. Teach me how to store. Yes, because I don't know how to do that. Like, I was just looking at my expenses. Well, I already know what I paid. All of it went to the kids and bills and stuff. But dang, I want to be able to. And food. So I got an eating habit. China said yes.
But the question, let's answer the question. You ain't getting.
Oh yeah. What is God trying to teach you in this season? You said God is teaching you patience.
Yeah, He's teaching me patience, and He started with my husband. Because like there's a lot of that. It used to be a lot of times where I would just spaz out and I would just get irritated real fast if something wasn't going the way I felt like it should be going, or whatever the case may be. And now God has given me a different set of eyes, and He's allowed me to see. And for all of those who be like, oh, they don't deserve grace, or they don't deserve to be forgiven, or whatever, none of us do. None of us do.
Wait, what you say? Sorry.
For those of us that say that they don't deserve to be forgiven, or they don't deserve, none of us do.
Yeah, you're
right. That's what grace means. You know what I'm saying? You give people grace, the same grace that you will want to receive, you give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And God has just been working with me, and it's been hard. It's been really, really, really hard. But He's been working with me. That's part of my molding that He's molding me to be. And it shifts from my husband to everybody around me. He just makes me see things differently. Stop looking at people like they're not going to disappoint you because they're not God. They're not God. Everybody's going to disappoint you at some point in time. Don't mean they're going to do it intentionally, but they're not God. Everybody cannot live up to your expectations.
You know what? In this season, God is teaching me forgiveness.
That's exactly what I just said in a long version.
So a lot of the things that I was going through today on my way home from school. He put in my spirit to reach out to somebody I said I'll never talk to again. Because once you put your mouth on my kids, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And he put in my spirit, you don't have to deal with this person.
But you need to forgive them.
Forgive them. So what I'm going to tell you to do is send them a message and let them know that you forgive them. Don't expect an apology. Don't expect a response. You just do what I told you to do, because in this season that I'm in right now, everybody attached to me win.
I heard in my spirit that he said, I just heard right now in my spirit that he said, in order to, you gotta apologize so you won't block your blessings. What I'm trying to do for you, you got to apologize, because that's that link that was gonna block whatever I have for you.
Okay, so I'll apologize.
You already
so God, make sure. No, I ain't send a message. Sorry, God, don't with me. I didn't send the message because I want it to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to. And God, I'm sorry, girl. Bye. I'm sorry, girl. Bye. That's not what it's gonna be, but I want it to be genuine. I'll read that in a second, but I want it to be genuine, so I'm going to do that. And I just need you to send me. I'm gonna just have.
I'm not putting you
wait. I'm gonna just wait because I want it to be genuine, and I don't want to block my blessings. And that's time instead of God time. I should have sent that message. God, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
She said,
is it bad to say I think he's teaching me to be less humble?
He's not teaching
Stand in that leader place.
He's not teaching you to be less humble, Kiana.
That's not even of God.
Yeah, that's not of him. He's not teaching you to be less humble. So,
judge your mama edges, not mine, while y'all on my edges.
Drew said, and
it was covered up, my bad.
You know, now you could build some boundaries, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you standing on business and you doing whatever it is you need to do, but stay humble. Please stay humble. Because not being humble will block your blessings as well.
Once you become that arrogant person, you're gonna snatch all that from you.
Everything that he give you, he gonna snatch it right back up.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so if you're in a season where trusting God feels heavy, hold on to your love. You got to hold on. But I want you to know that you are not alone.
Hey, May.
You are not crazy. Somebody want to come on. Do we let them on?
Yeah, why not? Who is that?
I don't know. But we're going to see what they want. Hey, y'all. If you want to come on.
Hello.
Good. How are you?
Amazing. What a battle.
Battle?
Yeah, it's battle for fun.
What type of battle?
Nope.
Yeah.
The devil is a liar. Yeah.
Whoever just came on wasting my time, send me some money. Thank you.
Hey, Sheila. Okay, so if you're in a season where trusting God feels heavy, I want you to know that you are not alone. You are not crazy. You are being stretched, baby. Oh, no. What the world? Hold on, y'all. I got to try to...
She said...
What is going on? You can't just say the devil is a liar.
She's trying to freeze.
Oh my God, today.
Look, put it on there real quick.
It's not letting me.
There you go.
But gosh, that's how, listen, look at this.
Y'all listen.
If y'all could have been, listen, yeah, the devil was a liar, because if y'all could have just, and that was 3.
Yeah, that's all over.
That was 3.
It was messing with all of these.
Oh my goodness. You gotta let them know they're not You gotta let them know that you're not doing that on your platform. Or for sure, like, cause that was crazy. What was we battling? It's something they do on TikTok for stars and roses.
Oh. You can just send me some stars.
He off now, I think. I don't even know. I don't know nothing about that. But okay, yeah. So that's what trusting God looks like if you got that.
I read it later.
Okay. Because I read it. That's how they make
It
their
was,
money. So teach us. It was just
Okay.
I mean it was, but
Okay.
yeah. That's how they make their money. Well, we need to learn how to do that so we can make some money too. Because she get paid for her TikTok and I don't. How do I? And then why her? That's TikTok, ain't it?
Yeah, did you monetize yours?
I don't know how to monetize anything.
Okay, so we'll work that out.
And then her TikTok looks different than mine. When I go live, it looks like I'm in gamer mode. But anyway, y'all, let's just touching God, trusting God is everything that we done named off of. Is not being in control, understanding that no matter what the situation is,
sister.
let go and let God.
Let go and let God. Say it again.
Let go and let go.
Let go and let God.
And let God. Because when He's in it, who can be against it?
When He opened doors, who can close them?
Me.
When He closed doors, who can open them?
Yeah. So,
let go and let God.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Is there any questions, any concerns that anybody would like to say? We thank you guys for being part of this podcast on this evening.
I really, really, really want to say something. I just want to say that I really, honestly, truthfully appreciate each and every last one of y'all to come on here faithfully to support us, to come on here to share our stuff. We appreciate you guys sharing our stuff. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate your vulnerability and your honesty. And we love you guys to the fullest. We don't know what God is going to do with this platform, but we know He's doing something. And as we grow, we taking y'all with us.
Let's go, making our way to the top, round and around. Y'all know I got a song for everything, right? So I'm just gonna read this prayer out to y'all real quick. Y'all okay with that? If y'all get up, I hope God slap you. But anyway, say it with me. You gonna say it with me?
Yeah.
Okay. God,
we
may not understand everything we're going through.
We may not understand everything we're going through.
But today we choose to trust you anyway. Even in the confusion.
Even in the confusion.
Even in the pain.
Even in the pain.
Even in the waiting.
Even in the waiting.
We trust that you are working it out for our good.
We trust that you are working it out for our good.
Strengthen us when we are weak.
Strengthen us where we are weak.
Calm our hearts.
Calm our hearts.
And remind us that we are never alone.
And remind us that we are never alone.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, y'all. So, you got something to say? Nope. All right. Well, anyway, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Like she just said, we appreciate y'all for coming on this thing with us each and every week, every Monday, every Wednesday, 6 till we get off. 7. My bad. 7 till we get up off this thing. We appreciate y'all for all that you do. Thank you for helping grow our platform. It don't cost you a dime to like, share, and subscribe. YouTube, like and share, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. And as you go throughout your day, as you go throughout your week, know that you matter. Your feelings matter. Your voice matter. And in the midst of the chaos, God is still in it. Continue to love and acknowledge God in the midst of your chaos. Thank Him for it. Trust Him through it. Grow through it. Okay? Because if you didn't have any problems, how would you know how to deal with problems? Okay? So anyway, know that you matter, your voice matter, your feelings matter, you are loved. And remember to smile, boo, because it look good on you. And until next time,
live in peace.
That means I love you too.